How are we going to do this, Brian? We're just going to roll into it and create our characters live?
I got some characters for you.
Oh, you do? Man, I was looking forward to seeing if I could roll a Xeno or a lawyer type or one of those things.
Well,
Brian just did it ahead of time for you.
Yes.
Well, that was nice of him. Thank you, Brian.
Wait a minute. Are all our characters going to be reliant on Brian rolls?
Yes.
Yeah, we all got a bunch of ones.
No.
What is 111? That is a 111 is we're all accountants.
No, you guys are forgetting. As a game master, Brian's dice luck is different.
Yeah.
Although it does
Right.
still screw us, so maybe we will all be accountants.
There you go. All right, let us do this thing then, I guess. Here we go. Welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and checking us out this week. Taking a little break from the mech warriors that we are. Got to take a deep breath, clear our sinuses, all that kind of stuff before we start our next mission. And so this week, Brian is stepping in with a game that I have never heard of, which, shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I haven't heard of 90% of the games that are out there until Brian talks about them. Brian, what are we playing this week?
What we're playing this week is called F.I.S.T, which stands for Freelance Infantry Strike Team. It's Cold War era espionage game, but with some pretty high weirdness, including like supernatural or science fiction type things going on. Like, for example, the rule book kind of tosses offhandedly in an example mentioning a werewolf and power armor. So that's potentially the kind of things you might run into in this game. But
Okay.
in this particular game, I'm doing something a little different. Instead of everyone creating or rolling, your F.I.S.T mercenary and starting as a member of F.I.S.T, we're doing something a little different.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a character funnel. So everyone's going to have a selection of random characters that are going to be ran through a high lethality situation. And, ultimately what makes it out alive at the end, you'll have to pick from that to play your character going forward.
Okay. I mean, that is one of the things in the game, right? Like, your characters do die. You only have like 6 hit points maximum. Unless you have some modifier or something, or unless you're a mascot, and then you only have 1 hit point, but everybody else gets more hit points.
Yeah, lots of stuff modifies your hit points. So
yeah, so it does say, hey, your character's probably going to die on a mission, so you need to roll up another character and get ready to deploy them into the thing. So this is not a thing that seems too out of left field.
Yes,
I don't think.
However, as part of this funnel rules, the hit points aren't just starting out at 6. It is a random D6 roll.
Oh, no.
There might be a few characters here that have only 1 hit point. So pretty much any damage and you die, because you do die when you drop to 0 hit points. So I guess caution.
Rob, this sounds like a game that you're just going to love.
Well, that's kind of why I'm doing this for this short intermittent game, because I kind of feel like if I was to subject people to something more long form with this kind of idea, like a Dungeon Crawl Classics, it probably would not be as well entertained. So we'll see how this goes in a much more.
All right, I'm just going to point out you're giving us characters, but it says on page 2 of this manual, you may also become someone who can turn into a ghost or control bees with your mind.
Well, let's see if anyone gets so lucky to get anything like that.
All right.
So,
all right, before we even see our characters, do we want to take bets as to who's going to die first?
Me.
Brian. Wait a minute.
No.
My bet
I'm
is
going
that
to bet it's me.
While it may not be the first character, my bet is that Rodrigo loses all of his characters. And has to roll a new one.
You think I'm going to exhaust Brian's character pool? That's
Yep.
that's a different bet, but I like that. Yeah, I'm also going to bet on Steven and see, not for any reason. I just, he could be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Story of my life. How do you think
How
we ended up here?
tactical? How tactical is this, Brian? Like, are we doing like squares and stuff?
No, it's going to be largely theater of the mind.
Okay.
So,
Although, for those people that are interested in this game, there is grid and hex-based maps that you can use.
yeah. Not that they really give you like measurements or movement or anything, so you'd have to.
I mean,
hide all
am
that.
I just the only person that assumes that you see a square and it's 5 feet and a hex is 20 feet?
Yes, because of the specific games that you've played in your life.
Oh, okay.
Some people think a square is, 5 to 10 feet, and when they see a hex, they throw up.
Yes. But they don't specify like how far abilities work or how
Oh, sure.
shoot a gun before you have to deal with disadvantage and stuff like that. So yeah, basically we come to with a group of random individuals finding themselves waking up in with a breather mask and a number of wires attached to them and a transparent tube seem to be filling with water that is draining out. Basically, if you check the character sheet tab, do you all see maybe 5 characters listed there?
Okay.
And so basically, I go ahead and look through those and see, decide amongst yourselves who would like to have who, and maybe keep the 5th as a backup for whoever does happen to die first.
All right. So first one that we have is chance. Roll survive. You are able to manipulate the threads of chance, perhaps through careful study of reality's emergent properties by some connection to the divine. When you would roll a war die, which is a whole mechanic of this game, roll 2 instead and use either one as your result. If you roll doubles, use both. And then we got some stats that we can get into later. So that guy sounds like a domino character. We've got twist. Also, the role is survive. You can always fit through small openings and perform feats of flexibility without rolling the dice. If you contort yourself in a particularly difficult way, you've pulled something. Decrease your reflexive attribute by 2 until the end of the mission. Oof. Then there's who do we have? Dupe. Role is also survive. Mimic. You can shapeshift, but only into inanimate objects. Once per mission, you may transform into a single item no larger than a car. If you transform into a tool, machine, etc., you are fully functional and may be used as such by others. Interesting. Hob says, years of homelessness have been harsh on your bones, but you are skilled in the art of survival, sans income, and shelter. You may roll the dice plus creative to panhandle in the presence of enemies. On a success, at least one enemy will give you something they have free of charge. Those who ignore poor and homeless people will never notice you, even if you're hiding in plain sight. And then slice. You can easily cut through mundane objects such as a tree, a dumpster, or an oil tanker. Nothing, pretty specific there. Into several pieces given enough time. You may also instantly cut something perfectly in half as long as you identify its unique fracture point by rolling 1d6 and correctly predicting the result. When someone damages you and you're wielding a cutting weapon, you may roll damage to counter theirs. On a mismatch, they hurt you as usual and your damage roll means nothing, but on a tie, you are unscathed and your opponent is revealed to have been cut in half. Anybody, let's go with our youngest player, Alex. Alex, is there somebody that jumps out at you?
Oh, wow.
Says, give me your money. Probably
Hop in this group.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I'm not used to that. I really like Dupe, I guess.
Okay. Anybody else want Dupe?
That's fine.
All right. So that would put what? Rob next.
Yes.
I think so.
Rob, who do you take a liking to here?
Let's go with F.I.S.T.
Twist, okay. The contortionist. All right. That would leave Rodrigo.
I will take Slice just because it seems like an actually combat effective character, and it'll be funniest when he immediately dies.
Yeah. All right. So that just leaves Chance and what did I say? Hob or Dupe? What'd you pick, Alex?
You pick Dupe.
Okay. So Chance or Hob? I'll go with Hob.
So
Hey, look, I'm one of those people that has a max HP of 1. Yay.
use them carefully, I guess. So yeah, basically, guys come to consciousness in these tubes as they drain away. You find your memories very clouded and just very discombobulated. Uh, basically, meaning that you can kind of decide how much or how little your character actually remembers of their past and events. As you know, as needed as we go on, because if you die right away, maybe you don't need to really worry about a backstory. But
Valid.
you are largely unarmed, only wearing sweatsuits, still dripping of the saline solution from the tank. Each tank does have a nameplate with the number and name listed on it that you see there. As you kind of start getting your bearings, wondering where you are, you suddenly hear a voice coming from a loudspeaker. First, cutting in with a bit of feedback. You hear, "Good morning, Patriots. You may be feeling a little woozy right now. That's to be expected. For the last 24 hours, you've been anesthetized and placed in sensory deprivation tanks while being intravenously administered lysergic acid diethylamide. There's no need to panic. Rest assured, your fellow bums, dope dealers, and degenerates have already forgotten about you. But your country, or the country you're squatting in, will never forget the Crucible program. Look alive, soldiers." And the wall opposite of this bare room opens up. You soon see what seems to be a weird industrial room with some squat machinery within. Seems to be a number of red barrels in each of the corners, and a shiny silver dome on top of the ceiling opens up, and a gun comes out as it swivels around and starts firing wildly.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. And I go diving for cover.
All right, what do you take cover behind?
Well, apparently these tanks that we just stepped out of, I'm going to dive behind those.
Okay, go ahead and give me a reflex roll.
All right, so tell us how the rolls work in this game, Brian.
So basically, you should have stats. Most of them are probably just going to be 0 for you.
Yeah, zeros. Mm-hmm.
So basically, you just roll 2d6 and add or subtract the appropriate stat.
Now, are we rolling 2d6 or are we rolling 2 6-sided dice?
It's 2d6.
That is 2 6-sided dice. 2d6.
Yeah, 2 6-sided dice.
If you look, so like when we did character creation, there's this thing where you roll 3 6-sided die, but in Roll20, if you go roll D666, it'll roll 3 separate dice without adding them together. So we're looking to add these numbers together, correct?
Yeah, you're adding those together. Now, I don't think that really works that way in Roll20, though, because you noticed you did it in a roll.
I did get a 0.
A 0, which is not possible on a D6. So,
all right, well, Hob screamed jumping Jehoshaphat and went diving behind one of those containers and rolled a 7.
Well, I say basically as you go diving, you slip on the floor and you kind of have the wind knocked out of you and just kind of lying flat. But you do manage to kind of slide behind the tube and underneath the spray of bullets as that shatters the tube that's in front of you, showering you with little bits of glass.
Little bits of glass everywhere.
What's everyone else doing?
Slice instinctively reaches down to his side and then goes, "Oh yeah," and realizes he doesn't have his trusty knife or whatever he uses normally. And then he's gonna try to just like duck behind, because this is the gun is in a separate room, right?
Yes, it's in a room opposite of you.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to just basically just duck behind the wall between the two rooms and look around to see if there's anything sharp he can use. I guess there's some glass, but maybe something that's like an actual tool or weapon.
There's definitely some glass. I think I'll probably call for a creative roll. Let me just or maybe actually tactical, I think would be more fitting. So yeah, give me a tactical roll and see if you can find something that you think would be suitable.
I got an 8.
An 8, I'd say with a partial success, yeah, probably glass is the best thing you can find right now. So it's going to be, hazardous and flimsy, so it's likely to break. But you can probably rip some of your wetsuit and wrap it around to make a handle.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Now you have at least a momentary sharp implement.
There anything else in these rooms? This room, other than the tanks?
Basically, in the room you woke up in, it's all bare, just nothing but the studs in the wall and the 5 tanks that you woke up in, all lined up on the opposite wall from where this basically big metal wall opened up to reveal this other room with some squat machinery within.
Is that 5 tanks? I see 4 people.
Should be a 5th person.
Oh,
They just haven't awoke yet.
They're awake, but they're probably just also hiding until largely instructed otherwise, or until needed when maybe someone does not be too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the opposite wall from Slice, because Slice is hiding right behind the opening, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And see if the gunfire follows anything, or if it's just spraying randomly.
Just making sure. Yeah, I think again a tactical roll to kind of read the situation and see if you can gather any such things.
Going with probably not. That's a 5.
A 5, yeah, that's going to be a miss. I think largely you can't tell. You're a little just too shaken up and disoriented from this whole experience to really get any useful information right now.
There doesn't seem to be anything in this room to turn into that would make me blend in really well, because I think it's out of my size range. So I think I'll run over to the only person that seems to, one of the only people that seems to think, seem like they know what they're doing. So I'll run over to where...
Get out of my hiding spot! Get out of my hiding spot!
No, where Slice is at.
Oh.
Although, if you gave me the impression of being a hobo that needs a shotgun, maybe that would work.
Hey.
Yeah, do that.
So run over to Slice and be like, what are we doing?
I need to get close enough so I can cut some of those cables and maybe disable the gun. I show him my chunk of glass.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. Maybe it'll shoot at you instead of me, though. I don't know. Maybe this will work. And I'll turn into like a bayonet or something. It seems like something you would cut something with.
That's great, because a bayonet would be very difficult to hold if not attached to a gun. So,
well, I mean, it's basically a knife that,
That's a
like,
detachable knife.
not like a old timey like musket bayonet, but like the modern version, which is basically just like a combat knife that attaches to the rifle.
Okay. Does it jump up towards me when you do it?
Nope. Just gonna fall to the ground.
Pick up the knife. You're my new favorite, Knife Kid.
Hob just rubs his eyes and is like, I picked a terrible week to give up alcohol.
So, it's Hob. I guess you're the last one to have done something for a bit.
Yeah. Hob looks around before his country abandoned him and just left him to be a person of the streets. He was in the military, so he knows a little bit about automated weapons, and so I'm going to use my tactical skills to see if I can find a like a switch on the wall that controls this weapon.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a tactical roll.
Oh, that's a big failure.
Oh,
I rolled a double ones. Wait, so double sixes are like a critical hit. What's a double one?
well, largely it doesn't necessarily care about. I mean, I could decide to care about him, but largely it was just looking for if it's a 6 or less, it's a miss. 7 through 9 is a partial success, and the 10 plus will be a full success.
Okay. All right. Well, I failed. My vantage point here under the tubes is blocking my line of sight.
Well, as you're kind of sitting there under the tubes, you kind of notice that those bullets seem to be kind of trailing down, smashing more and more of the glass as it's getting lower and lower towards you. So you might need to do something about that, or else you might have to face some gunfire there.
Do I need to do that now, or?
Yeah, what? Got
Okay.
any?
I will be reflexive, and I will roll out of here.
All right, give me a roll.
For a 6.
For a 6, it's a partial success. No, that's
a failure.
Yeah, I'm afraid that you catch a a stray bullet.
Ouch!
I think, unfortunately, with your weakened state, I mean, you take 1d6 damage.
Oh no! Ah! It was nice knowing you, boys.
So, yeah. 3 damage.
So whoever on what's that gambling site? If you bet that I was going to die first, congratulations.
Wow.
So who is it? Chance?
Yeah, Chance is still available.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's Chance doing, or what?
Chance has been kind of hiding in this thing all this time, just kind of listening. And when he hears, he kind of mutters something under his breath, perhaps a prayer, and he jumps out and does a quick tumble over to the wall by Twist, using I guess reflexive.
Yeah, give me a reflexive roll. See if you can get over there.
A 9.
That's a big success. Pretty good.
So I'm dodging bullets. I'm. It's like the bullets are just kind of whizzing around me, almost like I know where they're at, and they very fortunate that they've missed their target each time.
Yeah, I say you managed to get into cover, but in doing so, since this is a mixed success, seems like you kind of got in the way of Twist as maybe he was starting to make a move.
Oh,
oop! Sorry, I'm sorry, man.
You two are kind of tangled up there for a moment.
Nice to meet you. My name's My name's Chance.
Twist.
Hey, Twist and Chance. Good combo.
But
one of us.
We did have a death. I will go ahead and give you all. Now, normally, war dice are a individual trait.
Okay.
But again, with the disposable nature of the characters in this particular situation, we're going to make it a collective pool, somewhat similar to maybe some
the 2d20. Yeah.
Like momentum.
Yeah. Or it's just your given meta currency of any other given game. So you do have one war die that you can choose to spend. Once you spend it, it is gone. And effectively, since these are war dice that are not actually being held by any character, effectively, once y'all do presumably graduate to full-fledged characters, they'll also go away. So pretty much just for this particular scenario. But you can spend them to augment any die roll, including damage rolls, to add an additional d6 to said roll. Yeah, seems pretty strong. So with that being said, what's Slice doing now armed with dupe?
Slice is going to he's going to like whip around the side and chuck dupe at the weapon or at the gun and try to, presumably it has some sort of like cabling or something, even if it's like probably wrapped around the pod. Something's operating it. So he's gonna try to cut something vital by throwing dupe around the corner, and then we'll see how I roll, but hopefully also ducking back into cover.
Go ahead and give me a reflex roll.
Okay. If I want to put a war die into it, what would that do?
Basically, you're rolling 3d6.
Okay, I'll do that just to try them out. How many did you give us, Brian?
Just the one.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I'll save that chance, and she gets a bonus. All right. Well, I'll use it then.
Okay.
And then my reflexive is 1, so I just add a +1 to the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get does Alex have knife stats?
I assume it'd just be like any other
D6.
Okay. Possibly a damage stat. Okay.
Usually a D6. Yeah.
12.
Well,
Nice.
That's a very solid success. So I'd say, yeah, go ahead and roll me the said D6 for damage here.
2.
So yeah, I say you successfully managed to what seems to happen is that the knife firmly lodges into the casing of the turret, meaning that it can't rotate, but it still can seem to have a little bit of
an arc.
Yeah, a little bit of arc, and can kind of wiggle left or right, but it's definitely a lot more limited in the
Are you saying there's a small opening for somebody to squeeze through?
I would say yes.
I would like to squeeze through said small opening as twist, or as my trait.
Without rolling the dice, yes. Fair enough. You can just go ahead and do that then.
And then if I could reach up and... Are the guns low enough that I can reach up and grab it? Or is this going to be like jump up to grab dupe and finish off the turret?
Well, if you probably get on that squat machinery there in the middle of the room, you could probably jump from that to grab it.
All right. We'll try that.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's going to require a reflex roll.
That makes sense. I rolled the same 2 dice. It's a 6 this time because I do have a 1 in reflexive. But that still doesn't help.
That actually put you into half dysenteric. Nope.
Nope. That's still a miss. So I say you fail to grab the gun. Basically, you run, and as you try to leap off the machinery, the still being wet from the tube, you kind of slip with not having any footing or good grip, and kind of tumble behind said machinery. Chance, what are you doing?
Well, I'm weighing the situation, and I think I'm going to make a run for it. try to analyze the pattern of the limited movement of the gun, so I can kind of follow Twist's path and see if I can't also move around the room and get behind the gun instead of trying to attack it from the front.
Okay, I'd say that's going to be a little difficult. I mean, you're not as agile and slippery as Twist is, so you're going to pretty much have to saddle the firing arc of this gun. So, yeah, go ahead and give me a tactical roll as you...
Oh, this is great. This is really great because my tactical is a -2.
Oh,
Sweet.
Unless you meant that to be a 2.
I don't think so. Traits reduce your stuff as well.
yes.
Okay. All right. I rolled an 8.
Oh, okay. Partial success. Well, I'd say that, you managed to get around, but you do kind of get winged a bit by a shot.
Ouch.
Not the drop line. Take 3 damage.
I'm dead. I am dead. I only had 2 hit points.
I don't know. I necessarily want to kill you on a mix success. Just take 1 then.
No, zero is death. That's what the rules say, Brian.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm guessing you don't have another character ready to roll.
Not in this room.
All right, that's fine. I'm down to 1 hit point. Ouch! And blood is oozing out of my underneath my gym suit, but luckily I just push in a little bit with that gym suit to staunch the bleeding. Hey, knife guy, do something.
Yeah, knife guy, do something.
Fortunately, I'm inanimate.
You can't do anything while you're a knife?
So I definitely just read what it said here, and so it says once per mission. So if I turn out of a knife, I can't turn back.
I mean, you are right on top of the gun, though.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to turn back into a person and see if I can, I don't know, hanging from this gun, try to rip it out of the roof or something.
That sounds pretty forceful to me. Give me a force roll. But yeah, I'd say that you do have to re-people yourself to do this.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh.
Got a 3.
Nice. This is very much the team insertion sequence from Deadpool.
Only none of us regenerate from severe damage.
Yeah, and Domino got winged, so...
Yeah, Domino got winged, and Hobo, a.k.a. Brad, or Matt Damon, got fried in the electrical grid.
It was Brad Pitt.
Oh, is it Brad Pitt? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say as you shift back into person form, you find out like your fingers kind of wedged in the casing, basically between the gun and the and its shell there.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, so basically do that, and then wrench your hand free and fall to the ground. I say also take 1 damage from the pinched finger in the falling.
Okay.
Find yourself in a precarious position as the gun now seems to see that it has full mobility again and is starting to swivel downwards.
Well, that's not good.
Slice, I don't think you've done anything for a while. You got anything?
Yeah. Slice will take a step into the room and say, "It's time to finish this," and throw his glass knife at the weapon, at the gun.
Give me a reflex roll there.
4. It's time to keep doing this for a while.
Yeah. I say pretty much you miss the gun or you might even hit it, but it just shatters against the side casing of the gun. So that Twist, you got anything to do in there?
there a door past the gun? So I'm already past the gun, right?
Yeah, I'd say you slipped and fell on the other side.
There an opening over here?
No, you don't see any opening. You do see a big metal thing that looks like probably, actually, two of them, one on the opposite side and one that'd be on the left from the door that opened. Big, heavy metal doors that slide into the wall. But so there are doors, but they don't necessarily seem like all that accommodating.
Okay. Any controls or anything over here, or is it just the other bits of machinery?
Give me a tactical roll.
Okay. That went so well the first time. Oh my god.
6 is a miss. No, I mean, you're just kind of seeing a lot of blinking lights, but don't even really see any buttons or anything that can really be manipulated. So you're kind of dumbfounded as to any sort of controls here.
Is there like a weapons cache here anywhere?
Why don't you give me a tactical roll and see what you can
Oh
find.
man, it's so bad.
That's
3.
the fun part.
No, you don't seem to see any weapons cache. I think with that, I mean, it's Dupe, you've been kind of on the ground, hurting long enough that gunfire is getting awfully close to you. I think you're going to have to do something to try to avoid getting shot.
2 doors, equipment, gun. Can't change into anything else. I think he will try to get the gunfire to follow him and destroy the machinery in the room.
I like it. I feel. Are you thinking? I feel like that kind of sounds like a tactical move.
Yeah.
Shots fire. All right, you good with that?
Yep.
All right, roll that. Ooh,
I failed. Got a 5.
a 5. Not even partial successes here. This is bad.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm afraid that you misjudged. It's firing. I think you're gonna just have to take some damage here.
All right.
5.
All right. Well, there was a reason I chose the character with 7 HP.
It's one of the few that actually got a bonus to hit points.
Yep. All right. I'm at 1.
All right. So yeah, you take some hits and fall down. But I'll say that with you collapsing, whatever sensors or controller that seems to be operating it deems you no longer an active threat and starts swiveling around, probably to this twist guy that's standing closer but behind. Hey, that does kind of open it up from everyone else that's been hiding on the other side.
Who hasn't gone for a bit?
I think it's Rob.
Yeah, Twist, you got a gunfire coming your way.
I'm gonna dive behind some of this machinery, just to stay out of the line of fire. If I draw it to me and the others can deal with the gun, then great. But survival is number 1 here.
Survive.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a reflex to dive and successfully tuck yourself behind some cover.
8.
Nice.
Hey, that's
I had to die a whole better than a 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say you successfully get the cover, but you are pretty much fully fire suppressed, and so you're going to be pretty much stuck there unless situations change or have to face fire if you need to move.
These blinking lights, are they blinking lights or blinking buttons?
They don't seem like buttons. They just seem like lights.
I'm going to take a chance and smash all these blinking lights on this machine and see if that stops the machine gun.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just.
Oh, okay. Would that be
Just
forceful?
he just
not
hated
allowed?
that
Give
action. He's like, oh, I hate it.
forceful roll and see.
All right. Is this allowed? Maybe you're like not wanting me to smash things.
No, I'd say it's allowed.
Okay. All right.
Thinking about how I'd want to administer.
I got an 8. I got a partial success.
Partial success? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll me basically 2d6 and we'll just keep the lowest.
1.
Just a 1. All right.
Yep.
Well, you kind of smash at it with your fist. It doesn't necessarily seem to be doing too much. You're just kind of breaking some of the glass, covering the lights and the dials and all. But
Nice. You're saying that I've got big shards of sharp glass and circuitry boards all around.
Sure.
I throw some at Slice. Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, you got some debris being thrown your way, Slice.
Catch it.
Right, give me a reflex roll to catch it.
No, you're going to cut him in half.
I'm going to cut him in half.
Ooh,
11.
fantastic success. Yeah, we'll say that you grab without hurting yourself. Pretty good sharp piece of metal.
Excellent.
It seems that the gun does seem to be fairly distracted, not otherwise seemingly firing at you or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna chuck the sharp piece of metal at it. It's time to finish this.
I'll give you another reflex roll.
9.
And we'll say that's good enough. We'll say go ahead and roll me a d6.
3.
I'll say that does it. It basically successfully basically just skewers this turret in the ceiling, and it seems to stop firing. But at this point, I think we'll cut away as we find another group of characters finding themselves in a similar situation.
No.
No, I thought I was gonna get a second trait.
You are going to get a second trait. You're just losing the first one.
Yes.
And you're getting a second body, too. All right, we've got 5 new characters.
Yeah. So again,
First one is a charm. You command attention. When you enter a room, everyone inside is guaranteed to look at you. When you're trying to cause a distraction, partial successes count as full successes. So that's charm.
Yeah.
Then we have Cade. If you put yourself between something you are defending and a large amount of enemies, you deal +1 damage per 5 enemies attempting to harm you for as long as you hold your position. You may sacrifice yourself to ensure that an oncoming horde does not pass. And we have Bud. You and another player character of your choice are best friends. When you work together, you become an unstoppable force of nature, adding +1 whenever you apply a war die to your buddy's roll. If your buddy dies, your max HP is halved by grief, rounded down, until you dedicate a mission to delivering a special possession, such as their gun, their dog tags, or their favorite book, to a proper final resting place. Then we have Break. Using your psionic powers, you may sunder the mind of anyone you presently perceive, dealing 1d6 damage, which ignores armor. You may roll additional 6-sided dice and add them to the total damage at will. Opening a psionic channel strains your body, perhaps causing nosebleeds, shaking, or confusion, and you will always take damage equal to half of what you deal, rounded down. And then there is Finn. You live for the righteous thrill of triumph. When you are the only one to survive a fight, immediately gain 2d6 max HP and fully heal. Let's see. Rodrigo, how about you pick first, since you won that last battle?
I wasn't the only one to not have their character killed. You should pick first, Steven. We'll go in. We'll go in like
we'll go in
from
reverse
oldest to
order.
youngest. Yeah.
Well, I'm going with charm.
Nice.
I will note that with Break, he is one I strongly considered fudging my roll on because he is one that rolled with 1 max HP.
And his trait immediately kills him if he
Not
uses
if
it.
you roll a 1.
Does it say round down?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, you have a 1 in 6 chance of not immediately killing yourself.
Yes.
I'll take break.
All right then.
Rob.
I would like to be Break's best friend, Bud.
All right, Alex.
I want Finn to be the last one of us, so I guess I'm taking Cade.
You're taking Cade? Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd be great if is there a way to? Yeah, because there's partial successes. So we could potentially all die and succeed at the same time, and then this characterless Finn just survives.
Yep.
And gets a bunch of extra hit points, or playerless rather.
So yeah, once again, these 5 people wake up and these suspended, not suspended animation, but
Why not?
yeah. But anyways, in these tubes, as they drain out, find yourself disoriented and confused and muddied of memory. Again, have these names and numbers on the plates on the bottom of each of these tubes, and the announcement that the other characters heard before plays over the speakers. And yeah, you find yourself in this room, kind of facing each other, getting your bearings, as again, the big metal door on the opposite side of the wall starts rolling open, sliding out to reveal what kind of looks like a little war battle scene. Basically, there's 2 opposite-facing sandbag barricades, and behind the far one, you see what seems to be basically a robot guy kneeling and pointing a rifle over it. And again, as the door starts sliding open, he starts opening fire.
So there's a barricade and a robot with a rifle behind it. Is that what you said?
Yep, there's 2 different sandbag barricades. Opposite.
Is there one on our side?
Yep, and in between the 2, there is a litter of it seems to be miniature, tank fortifications and barbed wire strung across between.
Oh boy.
Do we have a gun on our side?
No, there doesn't seem to be a gun on your side.
And the robot's opening fire on us?
Yep.
Ah, Shug, look at my hair. I didn't expect any of this to happen. That nice man said to come with him, and he had a job for me. I didn't want to get all soaking wet like this. Ugh. You there, robot, what's going on? I'm going to try to distract it.
Okay.
And
charm.
See if I can throw it off. Yeah. Yeah. So what am I
I guess
roll on? Probably
creative,
I think, right?
Yeah. Creative would be the
And I rolled an 8. Partial success.
That's a partial success, which means with your ability, that's a full success.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I think you managed to confound this robot as unexpected result.
Does not compute.
Yep. It's kind of.
Yeah, that should give somebody else an option to do something. Yeah.
Designated hostile or not. Yeah.
I'm just going to run forward and try to tackle the robot while it's not shooting. I'll get this break. Stay down.
But
No, Bud, no.
Bud, be careful!
Have to have like a reflex roll to get over the barbed wire and other stuff between the two barricades.
I just go through the two barricades.
All right, but you're probably looking at damage one way or the other.
I'll do the reflex roll. I don't think Bud is long for this world, regardless. Hey, I'm back to 5s.
Ouch. So yeah, I say not even a partial success. I think you pretty much land right in the middle of said barbed wire and take a point of damage from being scraped and cut up and being near
Die.
tangled up. Do you only have one hit point?
Yep.
All right. And yeah, we'll say that the robot, now seeing he's under attack, reflexively shoots and kills Bud.
No!
Will grant you all the war die and in response.
Oh, Bud.
While that's happening, Cade is going to go, no, wait, we got to cover the barbed wire. And he's going to run up to the first barricade and try to, like, knock it over into the barbed wire so that it'll form a path we can travel across.
Okay, give me a forceful roll. See if you can push the sandbags with enough force to actually make a path.
Hey,
Ooh, that's a solid hit. Yeah, I say basically you do a pretty good job of just slinging and pushing and breaking over sandbags just to kind of create a nice little sandy path over the barbed wire.
it's okay, I'll rescue him.
You do see the robot, in response to seeing things tossed his way after he unceremoniously dispatched Bud, starts pointing his gun your way.
Uh-oh.
Before anything happens there, anyone else got response?
Yeah, I got an action.
All right. Yes.
Does the robot have a mind?
I'd say no.
Okay. All right, then I won't just end this right here. So what Break is going to do is he's going to run forward along with Cade, right?
Yeah.
And he is going to be like, "You killed Bud!" And as he's running, he's going to kick a bunch of sand into the robot's presumably optical receptors to get it to maybe not immediately kill everybody.
I feel like that would have to be reflexive.
Okay, that's fine. I pretty much have a 0 for everything except forceful. So,
Okay.
I think we should save the war die for when we get like an actual shot at it.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll 2d6. 7.
Partial
Definitionally a partial success.
Yeah, I'd say that's partial success. So I say you do a pretty good job of distracting and obscuring the vision of the robot, but it's now no longer pointing towards Cade, or Alex, were you Cade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And starting to point your way, and looks like it might start firing wildly.
You there, robot. Remember Asimov's 3 laws. And I'm going to try to be deceitful and creative on that.
Okay, give me a creative roll, and let's see what you manage to
What
do.
did I do here? Roll 2d. 7, which is a full success.
It's a full success.
We are
Yeah.
we are so geared for Steven to be the one to make it out of here, and I couldn't be happier because of his voice choice.
Character choice.
Yeah.
So, hey, Finn, you haven't done anything in a bit. Rob, since you're down a character, do you want
Yeah.
assume control of Finn? And
Wait, so did the robot's ears start smoking and it's like, I must not harm humans?
I don't think it starts smoking or anything, but it definitely doesn't open fire, and again is kind of stand still, seem to be processing.
There's an open path to the robot this time, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's try this whole tackle thing again with being able to just get to the robot.
Okay. Roll me a forceful. As you leap over the body.
Wow.
How's a 12 do ya?
That's a solid hit. Go ahead and give me 2d6, and we'll drop the lowest since y'all are unarmed. See what you can manage to.
3.
Yeah. So, 3. I say you do a pretty solid slam on this robot. It kind of topples over, but it seems to be kind of fighting to stand up and turning the gun around your way.
Let me finish things off.
Can we go again?
Yeah, I think it's been a while since Cade's done much. Do you got something you'd like to do here?
Can I try to take the rifle out of its hands while it's being tackled?
Yeah, I'd say it's going to be pretty strong to wrench it from the cold grasp of the robot. So give me a forceful roll.
Okay, got a 10.
Yeah, I say you successfully take the robot's gun. Now it seems the robot's starting to swing its fist wildly. It's trying to fight back.
Is that Rodrigo's character?
Yeah, I think Rodrigo, does Break do anything at this point?
Yeah, now that the robot doesn't have a gun anymore, Break is gonna run in and try to see if he can open some sort of panel in the robot and get at its cables or something like that.
It's full of hate tapes.
Give me a creative roll as you try to force open or get at the inner workings of said robot.
7.
7. A partial success. I say that you do seem to find a panel that seems like it could be of good access, but you're not managed to get it open in this tussle between its failings and Finn kind of obstructing the way.
Okay.
You with the gun, shoot it in the face.
Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead and try it. Give me a reflex roll.
Take the war die.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but yeah, for the mixed success might be kind of bad for Finn. Oh no,
No, it's just a failure.
it's just a failure.
That's a
only
2, a
bad
3, and a
for
1.
Finn, I think I have to stand by what I said.
You said a mixed success would be bad for Finn.
Yeah, so what does a miss do?
Too
A lot
bad for
worse.
Finn.
Yes.
I hate it here.
So go ahead and take 3 damage.
I'm at
Take
3.
Straight shots. All right. So Finn, now
Oh no.
that you're wrestling a robot, been shot, do you got any thing you want to do at this point?
I'm gonna try and finish off the robot, I guess.
I see what you did there.
Okay. How are you wanting to do that?
Yeah, like pulling it apart, pulling off limb or head or whatever I can easily get a grip on.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, give me a forceful roll.
That tracks. That's a 4.
Yeah, I'll say you just are not successful in any way getting a good grasp or purchase. Maybe it's something to do with that
Bullet wound?
in your side, yes, distracting you or maybe making things slick with your own blood. But Charm, you've kind of been
Why can't boys do anything right? And I just go marching over to where the robot is down, and I just take the gun away, the rifle away, and I just take the butt of the gun and slam it into the robot's head again and again and again.
Okay, give me a forceful roll.
10.
Oh, okay. That's a
Nice.
good solid success. So yeah, go ahead and roll me just a d6.
4.
All right, yeah. With that, you do a good job of just smashing that robot's head in, and it drops still.
Yeah. See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
I say about
But dead.
Was that his name? Oh, that poor boy.
about this time, the wall to your actually to the right as you came in opens up, revealing 4 other people there, who you players are familiar with, being Chance, Twist, Dupe, and Slice. As once again, the your voice over the intercoms going, very good work for your first trials. Let's see if your luck continues to succeed. And with that, the door to the left starts opening up and reveals to be something of a jungle scene with various looks like plants in there, but hear some loud clanking from within.
Who are these guys?
Are we supposed to fight them too? Hey, you boys, I don't think we should be fighting one another. We should be teaming up.
Those are all your characters. So you...
Chances like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should team up.
Yes.
Dupe is,
And we can
Better chance.
finish this.
Dupe is still playing dead on the ground. He's very good at imitations.
So yeah, I guess maybe the second group sees 3 people standing there, I guess, and 2 bodies.
You look like a smart boy here. And I throw the rifle to Twist.
He snags
Don't
it.
make me regret this.
No, ma'am.
But dead.
I'm sorry about your friend.
It's okay.
Let's see about getting out of here together. I just pat him on the back. Start looking for a hiding spot for whatever's coming out.
Yeah, let's stick together and we'll form a line and find whatever the enemies are.
Yeah, that sounds good. Come on, guys. Chance will take the lead. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo.
Dupe will open one eye, see everybody leaving him there, and decide he doesn't want to get left behind and follow along.
Gonna be right up next to Chance, and Twist will offset himself so as he's got line of sight on one end without pointing at any of his new comrades.
Hey, I'm Chance.
Finn,
Finn, nice to meet you.
likewise.
Group of survivors start making their way into the dense foliage that seems to be beyond that door. We shall see if they can continue to survive as they proceed further in.
Critical Hit is a production of Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC, and is produced and edited by me, Stephen Schleicher. If you have thoughts, questions, comments, ideas, drop us an email at podcast@majorspoilers.com. If you want to discuss Critical Hit with other Critical Hit fans, be sure to join the Major Spoilers Discord. You can join it for free. There's a link in the show notes. Get into that Critical Hit channel. Talk to your heart's content. If you're looking for character sheets, we've got those too. Point your browser to patreon.com/majorspoilers.
This podcast is copyright 2026 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.